Here we go again, it's the weekend and time for us to take another look through the eShop at some of the great deals. October has some amazing new releases scheduled and the deals are already starting to ramp up as we get closer to the holidays. So with that in mind, today we're checking out a bunch of games at new low prices and everyone is under $5. We even have a new release to look at as well, a little later in the video. As always, welcome if you're new, welcome back to the crew, and without any further ado, let's dive in. Stay safe out there and please enjoy the video. Alright, we'll start today with Micetopia, which is a single-player action platformer from Metallica Games, and it has a download around 50 megabytes, offering roughly 2 to 3 hours of main story gameplay on average. Now this is a bite-sized Metroidvania with a medieval setting and a great retro look and feel, fun gameplay and combat, plus it puts us in charge of saving Micetopia. Right now you can pick it up for just $1.99, marked down 60% to a new low price, and the sale ends on the 10th. Songbird Symphony is a unique single-player rhythm-based platformer with a download around 1.5 gigs and a main story that will last players roughly 6 to 7 hours to wrap up. Now this game blends Metroidvania-style gameplay with rhythm-based musical challenge sections, and the blend is done nearly to perfection. The only downside really is the game is very easy overall, and you literally can't die no matter how hard you try. But it's still a fantastic game and on sale for just $2.54, which is a new low price, and the sale ends on the 17th. Next we have Shikhondo Soul Eater, an absolutely beautiful shoot 'em up here on the Switch which can become quite intense and puts the name bullet hell to full effect. Now in this one you'll get 5 unique stages, several different game modes, 2-player local co-op, and incredible boss fights as well. Right now you can pick it up for just $2.79 with a discount of 80%, bringing it down to a new low price, and the sale ends on the 13th. Next up we have Cat Quest 2, which is an action RPG and again offers local co-op for 2 players and has a download around 1 gig. Now the story sees cats and dogs having to come together to take on a greater evil and should last roughly 10 hours to wrap up. The game features a huge open world to explore, a really fun combat system, and again the entire game can be played with a friend, which is always a great value. Right now it's on sale for just $2.99, marked down 80% to a new low until the 17th. Super Cyborg is a side-scrolling run-and-gun shooter that will surely feel familiar to fans of older Contra games, and it has a download under 200 megabytes, offering roughly 5 hours of main story gameplay on average. Now this game has 7 distinct levels to blast your way through, crazy bullet hell action, intense boss battles, plus the game again has local co-op for 2 people, as I said, making it a great value. If you're interested in Super Cyborg, be sure to pick it up before the 17th. Right now it's marked down 57% to a new low price of just $2.99. Tamashii is a single-player puzzle platformer with a vague and strange story that even has a bit of horror elements sprinkled in as well. The unique feature to this game is your ability to lay down clones of yourself, which you'll need to do in order to navigate the levels as well as solve the puzzles. It is a really cool mechanic but does take a bit of time to get a handle on, but once you do it's a lot of fun. Oh, and the boss battles are creepy and a lot of fun as well. The story should last about 3 hours, and right now you can pick it up for just $2.99, a 75% discount bringing it to a new low price until the 13th. Evergate is a single-player 2D platformer with a roughly 7 to 10 hour main story and a download around 3.7 gigs. This one has a heavy emphasis on exploration and puzzle solving and lets players use cool magical abilities with their soul flame. It also has a cool time-based mechanic allowing you to speed up or slow time, plus the soundtrack again is top tier and all original. If you're interested in Evergate, it's on sale for just $3.49, marked down 65%, bringing it to a new low until the 17th. Dungeons of Dreadrock is a single-player puzzle-style adventure game with a small download just under 300 megabytes and a story that should last roughly 6 to 7 hours to wrap up. The game has more than 100 puzzle-filled levels that ramp up as you progress through, and many of them require precise timing and planned movements. The retro look and sound are awesome, and the way they sort of blend the action platforming with puzzle solving and RPG mechanics is really cool as well. Right now it's on sale for just $3.90, marked down 75% to a new low until the 17th. Battle Chef Brigade is one of the most unique games I've seen on the eShop as of yet. It blends 2D hack and slash with puzzle solving and anime storytelling, which when blended together it's kind of hard to explain but a ton of fun to play. In addition, the voice acting really adds a lot to the immersion, plus the cooking based minigame is tied directly to the main gameplay loop, so it all just works well together. If you're interested in this one, it's on sale right now for just $3.99, a new low until the 14th, and has a download around 1.7 gigs. Underhero is a single-player 2D action platformer with some RPG mechanics and a cool turn-based combat system. The main story should last roughly 10 to 15 hours, and it has a download just over 2 gigs. Now this is a pretty fun game, and right from the start you take over as an underling of the main bad guy after the hero of the story has fallen in battle. On top of that, it has a great retro look and an all-original soundtrack that is top tier. Right now you can pick it up for just $4.24, which is a new low, 75% off until the 13th. Next up we have RITE, which is a single-player quick reflex platformer with a small download just under 60 megabytes and again offers roughly 5 to 10 hours of gameplay, but that will vary a bit as it gets pretty tough towards the final stages. Now as you work your way through, new mechanics, hazards, and death traps are added in, and they've created more than 150 total levels, so there's a ton of content on offer. If you're interested in RITE, you can pick it up on sale for just $4.89, again a new low price until the 14th. Next we have Ghosts and Apples, which is a cool puzzle style game where you have to essentially match up the different color ghosts and stack them on top or bottom of one another like a spooky game of Connect 4. Now the game really is a lot of fun in solo mode and has more than 150 levels again to work through, but really the game shines in multiplayer as it offers a mode where 2 players can compete against one another, and it's a blast. If you're interested in Ghosts and Apples, right now it's on sale for just $4.99, marked down half price, bringing it to a new low, and the sale ends on the 22nd. Door Kickers Action Squad is a side-scrolling shooter offering local and online co-op for up to 2 players, and it has a download around 110 megabytes. Now in this game, similarly to Katana Zero, you'll have to plan your attacks and master quick reflex movement in order to succeed. The game does give you 6 playable characters, more than 80 stages, tons of weapon and gear upgrades, and a zombie mode. Right now it's on sale for just $3.74, marked down 75% to a new low until the 9th. Next up we have a new release, Pnevmo-Capsula, which sadly I haven't had a lot of time to play yet, but I have picked it up, so I'll get back to you as soon as I can with my thoughts on it. I'll probably just leave it in a comment below the video or something like that. Now this game is more of a casual style adventure game where you're in charge of solving puzzles and delivering mail as you control a cart along a set of maze-like rails. The game does span across some pretty cool different locations, and it has a download around 1.2 gigs, and from what I can tell should take about an hour or 2 to finish on your first playthrough. If you're interested in Pnevmo-Capsula, it is on sale with a pre-order discount of 20% until the 20th, making it just $3.99. Alright everybody, here are a few other games to check out while you're already on the eShop. Alright everybody, thank you all so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. If you enjoyed the video or you like the Switch, we have plenty more content on the channel. Feel free to check it out.
That's all for today's list. We hope you liked the video. If you did, consider subscribing and liking down below. Okay, bye!